I stay pretty busy on this place. I got to stay busy. And there for a couple of years, I had a little different path and got distracted, if you will. I'm still living life, but I wasn't pursuing the farm life like I wanted to. And there's a little break there on these videos for probably about 21 to 23. And last fall, it gets overgrown quick again, and just get exasperated when you don't have the tools and you've already done it once. It's like, man, I don't know if I've got that energy to do this again as bad as I want to. So we come barreling into spring, and I got a big dose of the want tos anyway, and started plowing through it and got that old lawn tractor fired up. Of course, that's a lot to do a big old place like this. But it broke down on me in April right as the weeds were coming on. It wasn't that much to fix it, just a matter of time and know-how and all that. So it sat there. The weeds grew over it, and I became a little discouraged. And as much as I wanted to, I just kind of took care of what I could up here close. Because a place like this, you need some tools, right? Well, I reconnected with a good friend of mine down in Southeast Texas. Name's James Sonnier, and he's a motivational speaker and has some really deep thoughts, and we've been connected for quite a while. And he's in the estate sale business, and he told me he was going to start looking for me a tractor because the man didn't need to live on a place this big without a little tractor. So he brought that up, and man, I have been wearing that thing out. And I noticed something. He and I was talking about it the other evening. And even though I don't need that tractor to feed the goats or to plant little plants to get started or to do this or that, just the fact that I know it's here, I know it's in good running order, and it's there as a good tool of support when I need it, right? It helps me to navigate this old piece of property without having to walk it all. Kind of ride on it a little bit, and tend to ride that ditch a little bit more and keep the place mowed a little bit better and keep the trash picked up. It's a helpmeet, if you would. And again, I don't lean on it all the time. It sits up there covered in that barn, but it's there when I need it. It's kind of how God is in our lives, isn't it? I remember in my teenage years, and when I was wild and crazy as a stomped ant, I was raised around Christ. I knew who Christ was. Maybe I wasn't following him and close to him like I was. It was later in life that I realized who moved, and it wasn't him, it was me. And I had to make a move back toward him. I got that corrected. But there are those in this life that go a lifetime without even knowing who Jesus Christ is. And that absolutely blows my mind. I don't know how a man could make it in this life without some type of hope, something in the barn, something to lean on when they need it, as I do with that old tractor sometimes. But everybody's got their own path to walk, but I pray that maybe they can find their way to that best friend of mine.